Yeehaw! Welcome back to the Southern Snack, where life is too short to be serious. I never knew Captain D's ever had lobster-themed items. Of course, this location wasn't even advertising them, didn't have them on the menu board, but they announced the returning lobster items and said, yeah, we're going to try them. So you got Lobster Bisque, Lobster Bites, and Lobster Rolls. And none of it looks all that great, but $14 for all of it. It's not much food. Not much food at all. I feel like I got more at this pizza place I just had done a review for, and I paid less. But anyways, I really wanted to show off that Lobster Bisque, but it doesn't seem like the Lobster Bisque wants to participate today. So, terrible thumbnail. I'm sorry. But let's try one more thing, I guess, right? Oh, and there it goes. It's just pouring all over. We tried too hard because it started to pour over. So anyways, let's try each item and then move on from life. So this is the Lobster Bite. Let's bite into it. It's not bad. I don't taste purely lobster. I don't know if there's like fish filler, crab filler, shrimp filler, all of it. But it's definitely not just lobster. They're not bad though. Got a little bit of butteriness, nice crispy outer edge. I give them like a 7. All right, lobster roll looks scary. Looks like it's crispy hot dog bun. Now that looks like some lobster in there. But again, I'm not sure of the quality here. So we're gonna try it out, tell you what we think, and then move on to the bisque that made a mess. Very buttery, not a lot of lobster. I like it, but of course we want more lobster and maybe a better bun. Oddly enough, I would argue this tastes better than Panera's lobster. Yes, you don't get a lot of quantity here, but I think taste goes a long way. Albeit we're working with like a limited amount of food, not the highest quality bun. I think the taste, I like it, where I'd probably give it like a 7.2, right? A 7 to line up with the Lobster Bite. I think that's fair. I think it's critical enough, and I just broke my spoon, so, wow. I think it's critical enough. We got back up. But it's not gonna praise it too much. Because I think, like, if you took that, gave it a higher quality bun and more of that meat right there, I think the meat suffices, right? I think we could go for like an 8.5 on that meat with better ingredients. But anyways, let's try Lobster Bisque, see how that is. Looks very, very saucy. And the bisque ain't bad either. I'm sure there's not a lot of lobster in here, but I do have some chunks of lobster. That is interesting. And of course, you're not going to get this like super rich, fresh, buttery lobster. You know, I understand that. We all understand that. It's Captain D's, but this has good flavor, has good texture, has some lobster chunks. I think I like it better than the other two. That's because the flavor is a little bit more profound, and you do get a good amount of chunks here. Hopefully we get this menu, through October or something, So like this bisque will warm a few people up. You know, it's kind of warm still. That's to say the least. It's not just warm, it's kind of hot out there. But the bisque is very, very solid. I give it a 7.5. I'll give it a 7.5. I don't want to overpraise it because, again, you know, you ain't got the highest quality lobster, but it's working for what it is. So I'm pleased with it. I'm satisfied. You know, this could be worse, right? The lobster could taste bad. The bread could be like burnt. It could be like worse bread. The bites could be worse. You know, a lot of things could be way worse than what we got. So, you know, they definitely exceeded expectations on my end. And they've been doing that, just like with the chicken tenders. They did a very solid job on the new chicken tenders. So, as long as they do a pretty solid job, I'll be coming back. And even if they weren't doing a solid job, I'd still like to give y'all a fun review to watch, because ain't nobody reviewing Captain D's out there, but I will. I'll take that L if I have to. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed this review, and I'll see y'all around.